Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the finale of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we took out Ganon, who was all the way down there. Well, Puppet Ganon. And in this episode, with this obnoxious text of the exit point, which I just noticed, we're going to go take on Ganon. My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose in the sky, a burning wind punished my land, searing the world, and when the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing: death. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I covenanted that wind, I suppose. Convented? Dialogue before final battle, and I'm screwing it up. What a way. It can only be called fate. That here I would again gather the three with the crests. That I should lay my hand on which grants the wishes of the beholder. That when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods, the Triforce. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. Already the crest of wisdom is mine. All that remains not my sword! It's my art of death! Ow, that actually looked painful. Do not fear, I will not kill you. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. Now, let us put an end to which binds us together. Gods, hear that which I desire. Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me. He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? Snap! Where the hell was he with all this being, It could have helped me with fighting Puppet Ganon, could have helped me deal with this, and now he shows up? Gods of the Triforce, hear which I desire. I desire for these children. Give them a future. Wash away the ancient land of Hyrule. Let a ray of hope shine on the future of the world. and let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. What, no pissed look? I would be. This is foolishness. A future for you? What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You're insane. Link, I'm sorry. I overslept. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean. Very well then, allow me to show you your future. Yes, allow me to show you just what you hope you have. See how much your precious Triforce is worth. Well, haven't you been after it for like years upon years? And she just hijacks our boat. For the most part, there's a barrier against the wall. Huh. For the most part, at the beginning of this, for this entire fight, Zelda's going to be using the bow to actually stun him with light arrows. And then you just go ape shit on him. There goes my double damage. Yeah, for the most part, each hit he does one full heart. So if you get a flurry of hits done to you, it's just like ridiculous. I think the most that he's ever done to me in just a few seconds is like 5. Something ridiculously overkill. Bitch slap. There are reaction commands, but some of them are kind of hard to deal with. Ah! Kick! There are quite a few reaction commands that it's hard to time the reaction commands, I must say, for just this battle alone, which is actually kind of nice. Come on. Now, regardless if he has his back to the bow or whatever, he will always avoid the shot regardless. Hey. And he will now even block your reaction commands. No matter what you do, you can't hit him anymore. Stop cornering me, you. Ah, crap! Damn it! Just made her miss. Reflects off of our thing. Reaction command. Sword to the face. Wind. It is blowing. Link. My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to a kingdom of old. I have lived bound to Hyrule. In that sense, I wish the same as Ganondorf. I was the same as Ganondorf. But you. I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you, but despite that, you must look forward and walk the path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you and the darkness when the darkness comes. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors will be able to leave you. Please forgive us. Wait. You could come with us. Yes, of course. We have a ship. We can find it. We will find it. The land that will be the next Hyrule. So. But sure, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land. I have gathered the seeds of the future. Is it just back to normal? Okay. Kamal! He found us. Somehow. It's the pirate ship. With everyone, including our sister Ariel. even Makar and shit, I forgot her name. Medley. And with that, it comes to the credits. Now, I'd like to talk about how this LP has actually come. Kind of a closure to it, pretty much. To be honest, as my first Let's Play, it kind of turned out really good. Just the only thing that was really annoying was searching for like small bits of stuff, like the last 2 pieces of art, which I actually did do in this recording set. But either way, I got some new equipment over the time of me recording all of this. I was fiddling around with 3 different video editors, and pretty much had a bit of trouble when I first started trying to record with usually my virus scanner being stupid and not actually running stuff. But other than that, it turned out really good. I got everything in the game, did everything I could possibly think of, minus the Nintendo Gallery, which I'm not going to do. That takes way too much time to actually do. And so forth and so on. More or less, the ending credits likes to make bubbles of all the characters in the game and everything. It's kind of a nice touch. Not much I can really say left about this. Koroks, Koris, I can finally say that difference easily. Yeah, more or less, this is basically my favorite Zelda game. It reuses items from earlier dungeons, earlier things, over and over in the best way possibly it could. Made new things, actually makes earlier bosses how should I word this? It made earlier bosses made very easily done with the right kind of things, which shows kind of improvement in Link. But in other ways, looks like kind of just you having a thing that could just destroy it. Like with the Forbidden Forest mini-boss, the butterfly insect thing. If you take the fire arrows, when I didn't know this when I was in the Savage Labyrinth, is that when you actually take the bone of the fire arrows and actually shoot it, it literally one-shots it. I did not know about that beforehand. And you can't actually get that till after you finish the Tower of the Gods, because you don't have the bow and arrow yet. For the most part, the only thing that I really wanted different in this game is that some other cameo other than the Earth Sage, to actually have a Zora tribe somewhere in here. Because that would actually be interesting, because we have the Gorons, we got the Ruto, which I'm not actually fully sure if they are a descendant of the Zoras or not. I will probably look that up after this. Because it's always been, the Zoras has always been kind of a race I liked. But I like the Ruto more than the Zoras because I always like the things when it's come with either flying or, to be specific, in games I'm like a mage, but when it comes with the games, I'm usually the mage with wind magic because it's just kind of always my thing. But I still would like to see a cameo from the Zoras. And there was one other thing when I was saying that. It was about one of the NPCs. Oh, this is showing some of the memories throughout the game. Some of the bubbles do repeat. I don't think there's any real set thing or not. Other than that, the quest started out as us trying to save our sister to us defeating Ganon. Simple as that. In fact, that's pretty much what the separating of the middle part is. And with this, I'll bid you adieu and see you next time for my next Let's Play, which I do have one in mind. Side note, Link is having the Hero's Sword instead of the Master Sword in his back at the moment.